Well, it is Saturday morning, and I am in the office. Got home late last night with my son. He had a hockey tournament in North Jersey, and we got home a little late, but I'm a creature of habit. So I'm in the office on Saturday morning getting things ready for clients both in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. Did receive a question from one of our subscribers regarding why we spend so much time focused on car stops in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. He asked why a lot of our blog articles, a lot of the newsletters, our videos, our podcasts, pretty much a lot of our content in general, you hear about car stops and traffic stops a lot. And the reason is because the majority of criminal cases that come to our office and many criminal defense law firms' offices come in the form of traffic stops. Now, obviously, the cases escalate from that simple traffic offense, but that's how they start. So while on TV and in movies, you hear about these intense criminal investigations, the truth is that a lot of criminal cases begin with a simple traffic stop and really people not understanding their constitutional rights when it comes to what they can and cannot do when a police officer stops their car, both in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. So we focus a lot on issues like probable cause to stop, probable cause to arrest, reasonable suspicion, exigent circumstances, the search warrant rule in Pennsylvania versus the warrantless searches in New Jersey. Remember that Pennsylvania, unlike New Jersey, Pennsylvania, for the most part, warrantless searches are presumed to be unconstitutional, and police officers in most situations need a search warrant to search a vehicle. But if the driver were to give consent to search the car, obviously the constitutional rights under the Pennsylvania Constitution and the United States Constitution are then negated, and the officer can then search the car without a warrant. So I always tell people never to give consent, do it in a polite way. But once you give consent, it negates all the constitutional rights. Now, in New Jersey, police officers don't have the warrant requirement, but nevertheless, they need probable cause to search. So they need enough evidence based on their training and education to believe that a crime is occurring or a crime will occur based on contraband that they believe is in the car, unless it's in plain view, which is an exception to the search warrant rule. So we spend a lot of time on that. We also done articles on things like dog searches and what the standard is there, and also how to approach a traffic stop to put you in the best possible position if you are arrested. I mentioned things like actual versus constructive possession and what that means. And again, these are all things that you need to understand. And I have all the respect in the world for law enforcement. They are my friends. I know them. There are people out there every day that are doing their best to keep us safe. And I have all the respect in the world. But I always advise my clients to exercise their constitutional rights in a respect manner to the officer. Do not do anything to jeopardize the officer's safety. And if the officer is going to arrest you, simply go quietly. And once you're in custody, contact your attorney. And you can reach us at 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Website, GamboneLaw.com. As always, a tremendous resource for you and your family. All of my books, my blogs, and videos are available there in one convenient format. Remember, if you are stopped, do not give consent. If the officer wants to search the car and he's asking you for permission, they probably don't have enough to search the car, and they may not have enough to get a warrant. But make them get that warrant and just allow that extra barrier to put yourself in the best possible position. Once again, if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. One more thing, it is the weekend. I know that people are out and about. The weather is getting a little better. I know it was raining this morning when I came into the office, but it's gotten a lot better. If you are stopped for suspicion of DUI in Pennsylvania or DWI in New Jersey, do not refuse the chemical test. It will never help your criminal case. Be polite, be respectful. And again, the officer is going to arrest you. Remember, if they're asking you, just tell me what happened. I'll go easy on you respectfully to the officer. They don't have that kind of authority. They have the authority to arrest you and take you into custody, but they don't have the authority to cut you a deal. So if the officer is asking you questions, they have no right to ask you where you're going, where you've been, what you've consumed. Give your license and registration in a polite and respectful manner, and simply go from there. So once again, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey. Have a great Saturday. Have a great weekend. And I'll talk to you all very